mid-February to be added to the schedule. The city pool manager starts work around April 1st, leading to a high influx of calls or Facebook messages when reservations are open. Reservations are made without any type of payment, and this has led to staffing the pool after hours and having some groups not show up for the reservations, leading to lost revenue. Redirecting the reservations to the city's website would solve this issue. Due to website restrictions, this requires a flat rate for in-city and out-of-city residents that must be paid upfront to prevent lost revenue from canceled, no-shows parties. The in-city rate would need to increase from $150 to $200 to match the out-of-city rate. And this is what that would look like. Currently, it's $150 for in-city residents and $200 for out-of-city residents. That is mislabeled. We want to change it to $200 for both in-city and out-of-city. Just our website requires a flat rate or an hourly rate. Pool parties would just be a flat rate. And your recommendation would just to adopt the resolution amending the master fee schedule. Any questions? I can.
Pretty straightforward.
It's a cheap party. Let's go.
I mean, we could propose to raise it.
Second. You said it, right?
Yeah, I'll make the motion. Sure, why not? I
Second.
made the motion. For a second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good job.
Item J, City Administrator report.
Mayor, City Council, you're getting a lot of me tonight. I got a few items here I want to update you. City projects, operations, share with you the upcoming council meeting agenda. So real quickly on April, we got a few weird things going on. We got a water committee meeting, holidays, kind of just some different stuff that's required us to kind of change the meeting schedule around. So I'm going to skip down to those 3 lines there. Monday, April 7th, 2025 at 7 p.m. That's typical. Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025 at noon. And then Tuesday, April 29th, 2025 at 7. So make sure you pin those into your personal and professional calendars. I will do my best to get you the reminder. That way we'll make sure we all show up for these kind of different dates than what we typically have on some of these. Mural project grant submittal. This is a retread of the last update. Hopefully we'll learn about that grant in the coming weeks. The wayfinding and monument sign projects. I believe all we're waiting right now is the bigger signs that are out on KDOT directing traffic to myriad of locations, including our downtown corridor where our Main Street businesses are located. The monument signs have been a little bit more of a bureaucratic headache. We're working with partner agencies to try to speed that along. I think soon we'll be up on a year when we approve those and they're still not in the ground. So we kind of had hurdles that continue to get thrown in front of us, and we did bring in a consultant to kind of help us work through some of that. So I'm hoping that project will speed up. We'd like to get those monument signs in quickly. I pinned a note to one of our other partner agencies that relates to the speed at 167th. I got we received your email and we'll get back with you reply. It's about time to follow up with that, and that relates to the speed limit on 167th between Maple and 54. We'd like to see that reduced to account for the school traffic. Linear Park Playground Edition. That project's advancing really nicely. I think at this point we're just awaiting a little more concrete in some of the poured-in-place rubber surfacing. Glad that they didn't put the poured-in-place surface in yet, because we're supposed to get another quick bout of poor weather middle end of this week. They really need consistently warmer temperatures to be able to put in that poured-in-place rubber surfacing. 183rd turn lanes. Tina shares with me that we got 67 working days remaining. Seems like they're ahead of schedule. It looks like most of the sidewalks have been completed except for a small section on the north side. We're thinking about maybe 4 weeks and we'll have that north side open, so the citizens will be real happy about that. I saw a lot of fresh concrete poured today and I think late last week. I'm sure they'll get that blanketed up as we prepare for this quick bout of near freezing temps. Ad hoc Water Committee, March 24th at 7. Goddard Pool / Means Park Drainage Project. Tina's heading that up. Same group doing 183rd turn lanes is going to get a crew out over there to start on that project. 4 to 6 weeks. Pool season's coming fast, so we're going to do everything we can to get it in before the pool opens. We did get our community engagement director hired, which we're really excited about. Her name is Danny Muting, first community engagement director, I should say. Extensive experience in event planning, community outreach, program coordination. She served as the event and rec coordinator at City of Bel Air. She's also worked a couple other places with applicable job duties. Public engagement, marketing, and recreation management. She's going to be a great asset to us. She'll start on April 1st. She'll be front office. Welcome us and joining Danny, and we'll remind you guys again when she gets here so you can come by and meet her. North Park, we began advertising the request for costs and qualifications. The submissions are due April 17th. We bring those to the council soon thereafter and hope to have a contract by May 8th. We're looking to find a firm that will advance it from its current conceptual design all the way to 100% design, and it's possible that we could start building the park by the fall. 2025 street projects, Harlan began advertising for bids last Friday. We have a pretty quick turnaround on the due date on that, so we'll see if we can get some competitive bids. Kind of the thought process with that is maybe we can get them scheduled a bit earlier. Having second thoughts about that because of the water utility project, so we might end up doing a deadline extension. I'd rather get started on the streets a little bit later, just to make sure our guys have enough time, and I also want to make sure that we get competitive bids for multiple contractors. So be on the lookout for that. Upcoming agenda items: 10-year CIP presentation. We got the GeoBond temp notes sale authorization, the 2024 audit presentation. We got a final plat for Willows Ridge. We got the Hawkins Lane annexation that's coming up this fourth Tuesday of the month, March 25th at noon. We got the IRB hearing for the Overland Property Group apartment project. It's actually a mixed-use project. Brooke will be bringing you the first quarter financial reports. City Attorney Ryan Peck will be bringing you the code enforcement recodification. We got to get that adopted before the tall grass season. And then we also have the Goddard Financial Policy Handbook update. So also want to Sarah, you did a great job for your first presentation as city clerk, so I want to applaud you for that during my time up here. And before we go to governing body comments, Mayor, just a reminder, there's been some chatter about maybe taking a second crack at privatizing our code compliance. So if that's something you guys want to consider during governing body comments, looking at a future meeting date to revisit that, you'll have your moment. So any questions about any of the updates that I provide you, City Council?
Not at this point, thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
We will have a second. Kind of go down the line here, Krista, you have any comments here?
Mr. Chapman, thank you for bringing your concern to the council. I think that if you want to speak to Craig or anyone on the city staff, they can talk to you about who's in charge of that 199th Street access road point and who controls that. So thanks for bringing your concern. I don't know, nothing else?
And I guess I would add that that is something that we were working with KDOT on.
Turn lanes?
That the study, that they won't do a study until they finish 183rd Street with the R-cut. So we got to be patient with them. They've been really gracious. I mean, there's $1 million being spent there at 183rd Street to put those turn lanes in, the sidewalks, extensions. So I've sat there the other day and waited at a couple lights there going north and south. So they're constantly kind of tweaking that, and it's frustrating.
Because if you hit it when school's out, you know, it'll go forever. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Anyway, the other thing, I just want to thank the public works staff, the concrete work that was done in front of the library, filling in the little dirt areas that were at one time planters when the bank was operating there back in my previous life. I think they really did a nice job with that, and I know they formed up the concrete for the bridge. So the work that our staff's doing to further these projects along is greatly appreciated. I just want to tell everybody thank you. Next batter.
Well, I do believe it's spring break for all the kids, so happy spring break to everybody.
Very good.
That's About it.
All right, Albert?
Yeah, staff, great job again.
Mhm.
You guys had a lot of things going on the past couple of weeks and we just cutting through it like butter, so appreciate all your hard work. Second thing is I forgot it's spring break, so I'm going to Miami this weekend. I'm gonna regret it. And, anyway, thank you guys for all your, wanna give me one of them Don Johnson coats?
Good luck with that.
Maybe along with, along
Nothing
the
on
way.
Pro Code?
Okay.
Nothing on Pro Code?
Not tonight.
Okay.
We'll bring it up next.
Do you guys want us to bring it April 7th or no? Season's coming.
I know, but I'd like to talk about it. We've got a meeting, what, Tuesday?
Yeah, we could, that's a great idea.
We can talk about it Tuesday. It's getting late. Some of us past their bedtime. I'm not gonna say who. Next item on the agenda, item L. Click forward here. Another executive session. Someone will make a motion to do this here.
I make a motion to move to enter executive session for personal matters of non-elected personnel, KSA 75-4319. B1 with the city attorney and city administrator with the regular meeting reconvening at 9:18,
Can you give a 5-minute?
9:20 with a 5-minute break.
It'll be a quick 5 minutes. Very good. We will be back at 9:20. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. I think they meant
That
9:28.
clock, I think, is off. That's the problem. Oh, that's true. It's kind of, congratulations, you finished insurance. I know that you have party. You should party. Emails.
We'll be here,
Statutory. Yes. So we'll talk about those.
Thank you.
You got my email. I want to send you some of the intersection improvements that are being conceptualized for 54 and 199. We're on that too. It's just taking some time.
Well, because I know he was talking about it, and I was gonna ask if it would be more helpful or hurtful to call KDOT. Helpful.
Yes. The more comments they get, the better, the more motivated they will be.
Because right now,
Squeaky wheel gets the grease.
well,
convening, let the record show that there was no action taken during the time in executive session. Is there any other business to bring before the body this evening?
Well, no.
Bring those next 12 items up. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make the motion to adjourn.
That makes a motion. Offer seconds. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. This meeting is adjourned. We'll do the classic. Thank you.
Did you see my email?